Hey guys, welcome to Jazz Piano Daily. This is number 79. Today I'm going to talk about how to play these blues chord fills. All right, so first of all, this is not like your typical blues, like blues scale kind of stuff. This is more taking a chord and applying some bluesy elements to it. All right, so let's take a look at the music and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so we are starting with our stride piano, right? We've already talked about this before in some of the previous lessons. And we're on an F major 7th chord. Now, when you're on a major 7th chord like this, it's not like a dominant chord where we could do like some other fills like that. This is a major chord, so you can only get so bluesy with it. The reason for that is on a dominant chord, you have that, you got the tritone, you got the flat 7 there, creates a nice bite. On a major chord, it's that major 7th going on up here, right? And this is an interval of a perfect 5th, right? So that doesn't have the same bite as that tritone interval. Anyway, take a look at what I'm doing here. I start with my F chord, right? So just a basic F6 chord. That's the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th, and the root. And I come up to my F major 7th. And then I do this other voicing, which is basically an F major 6th again with my 9, my 3rd, my 5, and 6. Then I come up here, same voicing I just played down there, so 3, 5, 6, root, and then come back to my major 7th. All right, so there's one time which I'm bringing in that major 7th, the other times I'm just kind of playing the 6th in there and no 7th, right? So start by getting those chords down first. Let's just practice that first of all. And then you'll notice in the music here, I'm doing what? I'm adding in some of these grace notes, right? And those grace notes in there give a little bit more bite. So here I'm taking my middle finger, going from the C sharp up to the D, all with the same finger. See how I grab down at the chord and I kind of stick that note. So I'm not going there, then lifting and playing that. I'm also not doing that and then sliding. Kind of grab in at all of those notes at the same time. On the F major 7th, I didn't do anything. I could do that if I wanted to, do that slide. On this one, I slid from the minor 3rd up to the major 3rd. And then on the F6 chord up here, I slid from the sharp 5 up to the 6th. The typical bluesy sounding notes are going to be sharp 5 up to 6 or flat 3 up to your natural 3rd, right? So you could do the flat 7 up to the major 7th as well, right? So the point is you could play around with this. This is just one example. All right, so let's play the whole thing together. So we have nice and relaxed, right? It's a real nice, relaxed feel. Again, you don't have to do these voicings. You could change these voicings around. Here's another example for you right here. Okay, this one. Slow that down. Now, where and why would you use this type of technique? Well, when we're on one chord for a measure, right, that can kind of seem like a long time, right? It could seem like, you know, like what do I do in the right hand? I could just play. I could just do that. I can just stay on one chord, but a lot of times it sounds good to add something in. I could also use this as part of my improvisation as well. It's like, so you see how I'm starting to improvise over Georgia, and I'm starting to utilize that technique more. Now, as you can see, I'm moving on each chord, right? So I'm not staying on that F major chord. So we're just starting with the F major chord here first, right? So it's trying not to overwhelm you with too much information. So the point is, just try messing around with this F major 7th chord. Get this down first of all. These exercises are building upon each other so that you could really start to solidify some of this left hand accompaniment. So notice we're utilizing some of that same left hand stuff that's done on purpose so you really get that down. You don't really have to be thinking about that too much. All right, so anyway, have fun with that one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. To get the first 45 pages of music for free, just go back to jazzpianodaily.com. If you liked the video, please be sure to click the like button and also subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. To watch the rest of the lessons in this series, just click on the playlist to the right of this arrow. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.